Hi, hello, and welcome to Simon on the Sofa on tour in California. We have just bumped into a wonderful, divine, feminine goddess on the street as we was just doing some pickup shots for another video that we were making for you. So, welcome to Anaiya. Have I said that right?
You did. You said it beautifully. Thank you.
I said it wrong the first 3 times.
Yeah.
So yeah, magical. We just connected. So do you want to, share what you're up to and how I've come to meet you in California, Mount Shasta?
Okay. Well, I'm in Mount Shasta at the moment, doing what I'm calling the Pilgrimage of Love US tour, which is based on a book I've just released. And I saw these 2 guys at the traffic lights, and I saw Simon hovering this white board above Pedro's head. And I'm like, what the heck are those 2 doing? So I was waiting for the lights to change, and then I could hear your English accent. And I'm like, oh my God, I so have to speak to these guys because I am starved of English energy. So we met like, what, 5 minutes ago?
Yeah, 5 minutes ago. So
yeah.
We just said, I was going back to, supposed to be picking up some guys back at the lodge. Had to call them and said, look, we're going to do a spontaneous interview, stroke conversation about basically the divine masculine and the divine feminine, because Anaiya is basically traveling the whole of the States, or pretty much a good chunk of the States, sharing that message of divine union, right?
Yeah, it all began for me when, as a young woman, I used to read about the poetry of Rumi, and I just wanted to know exactly what he was experiencing. I could feel it inside of me, and my desire was, I wish if I could find someone else just totally willing to go on that mad journey of just saying yes, yes, yes to the most profound experiences of love. Not necessarily what we have been experiencing in the West, this kind of love relationship between boyfriend, girlfriend, husband and wife. That's not it. That is so measured, that is so controlled, that is so, it's like a bargain. What I'm talking about is that wild tsunami of just putting your cards on the table and saying, yes, I'm in. Yeah. And what my work is because of my history of being a yoga teacher and working with NLP and like the psychological aspect. So I'm feeling the desire of beings who want to go yes to the profundity of love, and then I'm looking at the places where we're holding back.
Totally.
And it's, it's the heart, it's the broken heart, it's the disappointed heart, it's sexuality, so issues with sexuality, not being able to open up, not being able to trust the other gender. So using my physical energy to break all that down in the others. So it's a very physical experience I'm offering, and then at the end, they're ready.
Amazing. Yeah. And you're doing so you do a workshop that basically breaks that down.
That's right.
So we're talking about breaking away from conditioning.
Yes.
We're talking about moving into the energy within us, that love energy, that orgasmic energy as well, building up that energy through the whole body, which is actually beyond form, beyond labels, beyond word, and actually moving into a space that is really, I know a lot of people would say it's been there before. I know tantric yoga and other forms of, the Vedas and, like you say, Rumi, and these people are talking from that space, but it's also very unfamiliar. I mean, some people say it's something we've forgotten, but fundamentally I think it's something that a lot just don't know, right?
Yeah, that's right. It's still within us. In Shasta you'd say the things like, oh, we're still carrying the codes, we're still carrying the frequencies. That's kind of Shasta language. It's within us. Yeah. But layers and layers and layers of pain and wounding and blah, blah, blah on top of it. And then, of course, the conformity of 21st century living in the West and putting the mind, or rather the third eye aspects first. So achieving money, success, accumulation, status.
Letting all that go. Letting it all go.
Yeah.
Totally. So letting it all go, and then what most people would be scared of and go, my God, I have nothing. That is where you have
everything.
See, for the people that have watched my talks and so many times heard me say that and think, Simon, you're totally nuts. I found somebody else that's nuts.
He totally has.
So this is amazing. Actually, that's a good point that Anaiya's just brought up. When you're in this vibration, when you let go of all that conditioning that we're talking about, and you let go of the old paradigms and the old ways of being, you end up in a space of just spontaneous, unexpected unfolding, deeply in the unknown. And that's where the magic is. So it's actually not written. You just surrender to not knowing, surrender to the unknown, and just say yes, like Anaiya said. So what is the website?
pilgrimageoflove.com. That's it.
pilgrimageoflove.com. Thank you so much. That's a quick stop on the street. Simon on the sofa. We found these chairs. We're here, and we both like to say that we love you.
We do. And thank you, Simon and Pedro, for just engineering this.
Thank you very much. Hugs.
Yeah.